What's up guys, and welcome to Picked. I'm Amy Elise Brighter, taking you on your weekly journey through the wacky, wild, and wonderful world of gaming on Kickstarter. Before we get started on things this week, a couple updates on some of the projects we've previously funded. Two of the projects that we have featured in past episodes, Shyness and Zenzizenik, have both hit their funding goals. Shyness was funded at $139,000, and they were just aiming to get $100,000, while Zenzizenik was funded at €2,650 out of their €2,000 goal. Our first game we're featuring this week is Drakerz. Drakerz is an augmented reality card game, which has about 3 different ways that you could technically play the game. You can always play it offline with just your friends using the game's cards. You can play in the augmented reality mode, which allows your computer to pick up on the cards that you play and play online against friends, or you can use the fully virtual mode. All 3 modes are supported by the game, and you'll be able to kind of collect and trade cards as you so desire. The goal is to create the cards that don't have to use your traditional augmented reality patterns. If you look at current augmented reality cards that you may have gotten from your PlayStation Vita or your Nintendo 3DS, or some of the games that have been included with that, if you look at those cards, they have very specific patterns that they have to use. What Drakerz is trying to do is let the camera pick up on these cards and determine what these cards are without using those patterns, so they're still visually interesting and very aesthetically pleasing. You're going to want to have them and want to collect them. The beta version is currently available on Steam, so if you want to give it a try, you can definitely take a look at it, but be quick about it because they have 5 days left on their campaign. Their goal is to hit $30,000. This is going to allow them to create a full story mode, kind of rework some features, as well as implement the last couple features they would like to have in the game. They're currently at 90% development, and basically they're turning to Kickstarter so they can stay as an independent game studio and not have to get incorporated with another company. So they have 56% of their current funding, so if you're interested in helping them out, I highly recommend jumping on that right away. Our next game is made by a one-man team, and it's an environmental horror game called Caffeine. Caffeine may not exactly strike fear into your heart, but in this game it's set in 2097, and this just might strike fear into your heart because caffeine has been taken away from planet Earth. So what has happened? We've had mining stations go out around the universe to mine caffeine from other places. You awake as a child on one of these stations, completely abandoned and alone. You don't know exactly what happens, and it's your job to explore the station and figure out what exactly happened here that resulted in you being left alone. You're basically going to be piecing together things through environmental clues. They're going to pull in horror elements as well. So I guess suddenly coffee is scary, which is definitely frightening to me because I am a coffee addict. They do have a demo available for both Unreal Engine 3 and Unreal Engine 4. They're planning on having Unreal Engine 4 be the final development engine for the game. And because it's created by one man, it's still pretty impressive that they're trying to get it on PC, Mac, and Linux, as well as the PS4, and they're hoping to include Oculus Rift support. If the game is funded in the next 6 days, they will hope to have the game out by next year, which would be pretty good. They're hoping to raise $70,000. Currently, only 4% of this game has been funded, so if you'd like to help them out, spread the word and help get Caffeine funded. Our final game this week is Project Stealth. Project Stealth is going to be pitting 2v2 multiplayer teams in a game of gadgets versus might. The game, complete objectives, or protect your own. You're going to be playing as either mercenaries or spies. Mercenaries are going to be on the defensive, trying to take out spies before they can complete their mission, while spies are going to try to take out the mercenaries as stealthily as possible and get their objectives taken care of. Because of this, each class kind of has its own thing going for it. You're either on the mercenary team or the spy team. The spies are going to be equipped with all sorts of different kind of gadgets, while mercenaries are going to have a little bit more long-distance firepower, as well as a bit more armor. So mercenaries are going to be harder to take down, while spies will be easy to take out, which makes the stealth component extremely essential. This team is hoping to bring this game out in the near future, but they need €90,000 to get it completed. They're currently only at €23,000. So if you'd like to see a game like this come to a computer near you, you may want to check them out. Their campaign ends in 7 days. Well, thanks again, guys, for watching for another week. As always, you can find the links to all of these campaigns in the description below, as well as my information on Twitter, as well as my friends at Invisible Gamer, who help me out every week. Give us a follow on Facebook, and check us out on our website at invisiblegamer.net. As always, keep on checking out the Kickstarters. If you ever want to send something my way, maybe something caught your eye and you'd like to see more of that, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.